Hello, a pleasant day to each and everyone. Welcome. So, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about depression because depression is a serious mental illness, it's a serious matter. So, yeah, depression is not really a joke. So, most people nowadays are experiencing depression because of the challenging circumstances they are experiencing right now: the war, famine, pandemic, climate change, their mental health, their physical health, financial matters, relationships, so on and so forth. So, disclaimer, I'm not an expert when it comes to depression, but I would like to share to you my experience on how I overcome depression and also have some friends who are experiencing depression and they also overcome it. So I just like to share with you some tips on how to deal with depression. So me, I'm not exempted when it comes to depression. When I was a high school student, 75, 76, 77, sometimes 74 are my usual grades. So I'm really struggling passing all my subjects because I'm not really good when it comes to academic. So that's why it's important for us to study hard, for us not to experience depression when it comes to examination. And also in college, so I'm really struggling doing my academics, some part-time jobs, and also my ROTC. Most of the time, I have a lack of sleep, so I really experienced a lot of depressions before. And after graduation, I applied in a big company and I got rejected so many times. So I also experienced a lot of depression before. And a few years after, I have some uh, business ventures and I also fail a lot of times. And I also experienced a scam. My money was gone after several investments. And also, back then, when our hometown hit by one of the strongest typhoon, Typhoon Yolanda, so we experienced a lot of depression before. So depression is a severe mental illness that can have a profound impact on every aspects of a person's life. It can interfere with work, school, and personal relationship. It can cause people to withdraw from activities that they once enjoyed. It can lead to physical health problems. So, fortunately, there are many things that people can do to cope with depression. Some people find that therapy, medication, and self care to help them manage their depression. Others find that they need to make lifestyle changes, such as getting regular exercise, eating a healthy diet, and getting enough sleep. So, no one should have to suffer from depression. If you or someone know is struggling, there is always help available. So, suicidal or committing suicide is not really an option. So, depression is a serious mental illness that can profoundly affect to every person's life. It is important to remember that there are ways to cope with depression and get help. So here are some suggestions on how to cope with depression. Number one is to talk to someone who can help. It can be difficult to talk about how you're feeling, but it's important to reach out to someone who can help. So talk to a friend, family member, therapist, or a doctor. Second is get moving. Exercise is a great way to boost your mood and ease depression symptoms. So even a short walk can make a difference. The next is make time for things you enjoy. When you're depressed, it can be hard to find enjoyment in anything. But making time for activities you enjoy, whether it's reading, painting, photography, or spending time with friends, can help you feel better. And next is be patient. Coping with depression takes time. There will be good days and bad days. So don't be discouraged if you have setback. Just keep moving forward. And next is express yourself in writing. So writing a journal is a fantastic kind of therapy for managing depression. So being honest about your feelings, ideas, and worries in writing can help you reduce stress. Stress management is crucial aspects of treating depression properly. So be honest and realistic in your private journal. Pent up emotions might be released through writing about your depression related struggles and feelings. So you'll be surprised at how much better you feel after spending a few minutes per day writing. And next is sleep well. A good night's sleep is essential for your mood. Sleep difficulties are common in people with depression. They either sleep too much or not enough. Feeling exhausted will make your depressive symptoms worse and make it harder for you to socialize, exercise, and manage stress. Next is do something you enjoy. You can feel so exhausted as you give up. In comparison to desired emotions, it might help you feel stronger. So try to fight back by doing something you enjoy or that has meaning for you. It might be singing, dancing, drawing, biking, or even playing an instrument. Your mood or energy may improve from engaging in meaningful activities, which may inspire you to continue with beneficial activities that aid in managing symptoms. And next is spend time in nature. A person's mood can be greatly influenced by time they spend in nature. According to a research trusted source, nature walks may help those suffering from clinical depression. They also feel better about themselves. Spending time outdoors may enhance mood and cognition while reducing the risk of mental issues. On the direct impact of nature on people who are suffering from clinical depression, there is, however, little evidence. And next is don't dwell on problems. Talking through a difficulty with a supportive friend might feel nice. However, sadness can make people overly critical, judgmental, and problem focused. It can help you remain aware of what is wrong. It's acceptable to discuss your ideas and emotions with caring people, but avoid talking only about your concerns. Discuss some positive things as well. Consider changing your negative thoughts to more optimistic ones. Your mood may help improve as a result of this. And next is get in touch with your spirituality. So attend the church meetings, visit a church, read the Bible, pray, meditate, engage in activities that help you feel a connection to a higher power. And next is listen to music. Another great technique to combat depression or to fight depression is through music. Create a relaxing music playlist to listen to when you're feeling depressed. And last but not the least, follow doctor's advice. When you cannot overcome depression alone, you must follow your doctor's advice and take your medicine as prescribed. Go to any scheduled follow-up appointments and take care of your physical well-being. My dear fellow Toastmasters, my dear friends, depression can be a difficult thing to deal with, but there are ways to cope. Counseling, medication, and self-care, all the effective methods of dealing with depression. It is essential to find what works for you and stick to it. I hope all of us will fight depression and succeed together. Thank you.